Hello there everybody, it's James Harrison from Connective Chiropractic in Basingstoke here, and I wanted to just record a very quick video just to let you know a couple of things that I've noticed in patients who I've seen over the last couple of weeks since we've been reopened after lockdown. I'm just in between patients at the moment, but I thought it was a really good thing to be doing because there are some key themes that have cropped up. The first thing is that a lot of people have been saying that their lifestyles have changed due to lockdown. That might be that they've changed their activity levels, they've started to work from home, they're sitting at a desk, things just feel a little bit more funny as a result. And as a result of whatever the changes that you've done, people are coming into the clinic with a whole new bag of challenges. And those little aches and pains and niggles that way back when in February and March were ignorable are now not ignorable. And also those people who had started care plans are finding that they're one or two steps further back a little bit at this moment in time. So all the more important to come in at this point or book an appointment, and if we can help you at this time, we're open, we're here to help. So definitely come in and book in, because this is only going to snowball further. And if you're still working from home, still doing those changes in lifestyle, bits and bobs that you're doing, then that's going to not necessarily help you to the nth degree. Now, it works both ways. We've seen some people who are more sedentary. There are people who are sitting on the sofa a whole lot more than they ever used to, and they're finding now that they're getting back pain or aches and pains as a result of that. But we're also noticing some people who are over-exercising and starting to injure themselves. There are lots of people out there who have decided within 24 hours that they're now an athlete. And so they are now starting to run around, they're doing big walks, they're cycling when they never used to, and they're finding that they're starting to get a couple of aches or pains. If this rings a bell with you, you're definitely not alone. There are lots of people who came in to see us when it was more urgent care only, and it's not so much now, but when it was more urgent care only, we were seeing a lot of self-inflicted things going on because of improper training and because of not really thinking about the wider picture. Aches and pains are very rarely an indication that something is really going wrong, unless, say, you break your leg or whatever. But actually, it's normally an indication that there's an issue going on that you need to get on top of. It's a warning sign rather than a, oh, woe is me moment. And I just want to say that out there because with lockdown and everything else being focused so much on coronavirus, it's so easy to forget that there is a relevance behind getting those aches and pains looked at and sorted. And we're here, we're able to open. In fact, the GCC, the General Chiropractic Council, lightened some of its guidelines over the last couple of days to suggest we can see people who are not urgent or even have that medical need now. But we have to risk assess everybody. So those triage forms are continuing in the clinics. If you book an appointment, you'll get an email. Just fill out that form just to say that, just to understand your COVID-19 risk level, because it dictates what we do in clinic when you come to see us. Now, there are some other things that I've noticed as well with people who've come to see us over the last couple of weeks, and key themes that have come out with people who've come in, apart from the fact that they've had a change in lifestyle, and actually lots of people have got aches and pains right now, and they want somebody to be able to help them and look after them. Well, we're here, we can do that. So that shouldn't be an issue, just book on in, and we're here. But one of the other key things is actually there's been a lot of people commenting about their sleep. And it comes to no surprise that sleep is a little bit broken at the moment because of the changes in lifestyle and because of all the psychological things going on out there too. So if you've noticed that you're dreaming random dreams where you normally wouldn't, or you're tossing and turning a lot more, this in itself is an indication of lockdownitis, as I'm calling it. So in other words, the inflammation of being in lockdown. And your mind, your body, they're all connected with your social environment, and we're restricting social connections at the moment. So no wonder your brain is in overdrive. No wonder why your body is actually feeling not 100%. It doesn't mean altogether that you are ill. It doesn't mean that you have coronavirus, for example. Lots of people think that they've automatically got coronavirus because they've got sore throat or whatever. That doesn't mean that. But what it does mean is that you're not firing at your optimum. And there are so many little things that you can tweak in terms of your health and your healing at this moment in time. And those little tweaks can take you from a period of here to here. And even if you're staying in lockdown, even if you are considered seriously vulnerable and you can't leave the house at the moment, or you're not feeling confident enough to leave the house at the moment, that's okay. But there are things that you can do by getting on top of it, getting into a position of overview and realising that life has to go on. You're not going to let the coronavirus and the lockdown win over you. The important thing is, if you've got aches and pains, is to realise what they are and to do something about them. For many people, it's to get off the sofa. For many people, it's about movement. For many people, it's about changing the routines up so that you're doing weird and wonderful things to break the monotony of the day. And that might include, for example, going to the loo by going up the stairs. So you're walking up and down the flight of stairs if you can, so that you're getting a few more steps in. Perhaps you'll go out into a park if you can and do some exercise. That would be great. But maybe you've not done that before. It's a little bit confusing, or it's a little bit, it makes you anxious. If that's the case, get on top of that. And thankfully, with the governmental changes, you can get support, albeit at socially distant levels, to help you. So going out into the park and having a walk or a run with a friend is now something that can be done if it's something that is right for you. So have a little think, but certainly see what's right for you. Get that overview, and if you need any thoughts or comments or any professional advice, we are still offering complimentary online and telephone consultations to anybody who might want them. And of course, we're open as well if you want to get some additional help in clinic too. And if we can't help you in clinic, of course, we'll do that over the phone or online too for you. All of our details are on our website, connectivechiropractic.co.uk. Now, in terms of sleep posture, head over to the blog on that page. There are tons of bits of information on there about sleep posture and how you can adopt a better sleep posture. And if you're tossing and turning, know that some of that issue is not necessarily about the aches or the pains that you might focus on, but also about the mental health side of lockdown at this moment in time, unless you had it beforehand. So figure out what is it behind the scenes that's creating those issues for you, and understand that there is a solution out there. It's just a question of getting on top of it. If this video has come up with any issues and you want to have a natter with me, feel free to contact me, or you can post in the comment boxes below. It'd be lovely to hear from you. And if you don't know who I am and you're wondering, who's this person that's been talking to me? My name is James Harrison, and I am a chiropractor that's based at Connective Chiropractic in Basingstoke. And we're here to help people and to transform lives and empower people's well-being so that they don't have to be restricted from the aches, pains, and all the things that keep you back from living the life that you need. And right now, lockdown kind of puts another little barrier on the top of that, but it doesn't need to. There are opportunities here to get on top of anything that's holding you back, and we can help, certainly, in terms of those aches and pains. Head over to our website for more information. Hope you have a fantastic day. Don't let it get to you, and we're here to help if you need us.